Hello, boys and girls. It's time for DTV Presents a Bedtime Story. That's right. Do you hear the crickets? Listen to the crickets. Everyone's relaxed right now. Now it's time for a bedtime story. And you can replay this every night to ensure that you will have the sweetest dreams possible due to the DTV goodness. Let's rock out. Make your tea. Evening plum. Shit. Damn it. Sometimes before bed you make a mess. It's okay. Things will get better. Shit. Spilled more. Now it's time for the bedtime story. It's almost time for bed. Make sure to have a sip of your tea. Oh crap. Blow on it. Hot taste buds melting off. I'm gonna tell you guys a nice little story. It's for the heart. It's for the heart. Today, alright, fluff up the pillow. Lay down. Lay down. Take the laptop in the room. Lay down. Lay down. Not that dramatic. Not that dramatic, because if there's someone sleeping with you, they're going to be like, how's wrong with you? Did you just... And they'll be like, no, fluffing up the pillows is what Ryan said to do. And they'll be like, okay. Okay, you see what I'm saying? Alright, so now that the pillow is fluffed, get the coveys right here, alright? Get the feet out. Get the feet out, okay? Just so a little cool air can get on the feet, alright? I prefer hot and cold sensation, sort of like an icy hot when I go to sleep. So I go to Walmart, alright? This is a very good tale of a man and an animal uniting. So I go to Walmart to get paper towel, right? And I'm walking past the fish section, and there's not that many survivors at the Walmart fish section. I'm guessing because it's not a pet store and people aren't paying attention, okay? That brings a tear to my eye, and I walk past and I see these 3 fish, betta fishes, the fighting fish, okay? And 2 of them. One is completely... The other one is white. They're supposed to be red fishes. Red. All red. Like bright red. This thing was white. It was on its way out. Then there was another fish, alright, had a little white on the tip of his nose, and the rest was red, of course. And I was looking at him, and as I walked past, I like kind of catch him, because he was like, you know, swimming, and I catch him right in the eyes, alright, and then I see him go, and he shoots out an air bubble, which looked like, if I was to read lips, it looked like, yo, okay, and I kind of just continually walked past. Did you see, I just walked past, and I got my paper towel. It was on sale, good deal. I'm coming back, and I see him again go boop, 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 boop. 4 bubbles. Help, brother, out. And I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. I walk over to him because I'm like, I'm feeling very Dr. Dolittle-ish right now, and I'm like, yo, what's going on? I go over to him, and I'm like looking at him, and then I see him put the fin up. He had his fin. They were fluttering a little bit. Look at the flutter. Soak in the flutter. Exactly. And he kind of went, sort of like how I reference, and he went, whoop, and he touched his eye, and then he brought it down in the water. And I'm guessing that simulates a tear. And I was like, oh no, what the hell? What? Oh man. And I felt it. And then I see him flutter again. Did you see that? Look at the flutter. Then he goes, boom, 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 and he starts hitting his bowl, and the betta fishes that come in little bowls, and he starts going boom, 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 and he starts hitting on it, and I look to where he's pointing, and he points out to this pimp fish tank. I mean, if I was a fish, that's where I'm living, okay? And I'm like, did you want, and then he just goes, and I got a wink from the fish, and I'm like, get the fuck out of here. So I call Snuggies, and I'm like, bae, and she's like, yeah. I'm like, yo, I think we got something. This fish wants to come home. You know, I don't know if he's feeling like, if the fish has a badass radar, and I'm walking past, and it's like, boom, 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 because I'm a badass. And so then he was like, oh my god, I gotta link myself up with this guy. And fair enough, you know, me and fish. I love them. I love Pets and Jen. Alright? And I call Snuggies, I'm like, yeah, baby, this fish wants us to, you know, snag it and bag it, bring it home. Is that cool? And Snuggies was like, yeah, of course. And then I see the fish, alright? He's swimming. Look at the flutter. Look at the flutter. And then he curled up half of it. And then I saw that. And I'm like, dude, that was thumbs up. Amazing. This fish is badass. And I'm like, baby, he just gave us a thumbs up. And I went to the fish and I'm like, it's looking good. My baby's a sweetheart. You're going to have a good fam to go home to. Then, alright, then, boop. Bubble heart. Bubble heart. Alright? And I'm like, baby, he just bubble hearted. And she's like, get it? And I'm like, got it. And then I'm ringing it up. And she's like, what should we name it? I'm like, that's a good question. Alright, that's a good question. Let me take a sip of the tea. I know, you guys are like, what the hell did you name it? Alright, give me a pen. Delicious. I'm so ready for bed, and so are you, right? This is a very heartwarming story. And I'm like, oh man. And I'm taking the fish. Right when it got rung up, the fish knew it was a done deal. You're coming home. I got his pimp pad, and I see him throw a high kick of joy with his back fin. All right, a high kick of joy. And I'm like, baby, he just high kicked of joy. I'm like, I don't know if this guy, if he practiced martial arts when he was down, in the ocean, if he was swimming around in the pond, I was like, I don't know what this guy's doing, because apparently me and him talked, and he can survive in either or. He doesn't need to be in fresh water, salt water. He says he doesn't give a damn. He'll, handle it. It's like if you live in the country and you go move to the ghetto, a lot of people are like, I don't know if I can handle this, Crocodile Dundee style. Things are different. He says, cool. He says, cool. Throw me in an ocean. He says, I'll beat the crap out of everything. He said, Jaws. He said, bring it on. All right, that's pretty heavy in my book. So I was like, baby, he just did a high fin kick of joy. And she's like, oh my god, that's like Mirko Crow Cop. And I was like, oh my god, that's really good. She's like, should we name it Crow Cop? And I'm like, I don't know if he was really a cop though in the police. I don't know if he was a part of the police. I don't know if he was, in the underwater world. I don't know if he was pulling people over. But by doing the bubbles, and then if the fish is going too fast, it gets pulled over. I don't know if that is what he was doing. I should have asked. I'm gonna probably ask him later tonight what he did prior, but maybe he wasn't anything special. But then I was like, yo, Mirko. And she was like, oh man, that's perfect, because Mirko Crow Cop. That's my favorite UFC fighter. That's my fish's name. Alright, let's go take a peek at him, and then you guys can go to sleep. Just like you're on a waterbed, but a story waterbed. Very comfy, very flowing. Let's go take a look at the man. Mirko, say, what up, peeps? Look at him, look at him. He's a little shy on the camera, although I think the reason why he wanted to get the most pimpest tank ever, it's got this Ghostbuster type, hit it, and then Slimer, blah, 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 gets sucked in. I think, I think one of his hidden missions was you can kind of mag it to the ladies, because the ladies be coming if you got the hot place, and Mirko is freaking rocking it. I mean, we can get multicolor. I mean, this is what Mirko wanted. I mean, whatever color he wants, Mirko gets, okay? And what I thought was a food pellet on the bowl that he came in, this little bowl, it was actually a mini laptop. And he'd just be hitting up the ladies. So, Mirko's a pimp. He's also a Dalton now. And BAM! What's going on, Mirk? Alright, ooh, what do you got? You gonna get some yum? Get some yum. Alright? He's a little hungry. Me too, alright? He always likes having a bedtime snack. I'm probably gonna have a yodel. So, peace out, peeps, and good night.